Shit's going
Nathaniel
down.
was calming Betsy as the cars in the test room are freaking out. Murphy, the motorbike, is driving circles around Cherry Pop. Shandy and Pepsi. Shandy and Pepsi have gone to talk to Mr. Pepsi, right? Is that where you were going?
Yes.
Yeah.
We want. Oh no, we were listening in.
Yes.
So we want to go and talk to the tech people and
Talk to Pepto Max now because he's the one in there.
You were leaving the tech room.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's go over and Cherry, please try and persuade them because I'm bad at persuasion.
I'm in the middle.
You're not with Cherry right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
good damn it. Okay.
He just explained that.
Yeah.
Can I roll to pick up the bike?
To pick up the
Just
bike?
the bike. So
with your 10 board.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
That's a reflex, surely, and strength.
You
have to catch it.
Give me. Do you have the athletics skill?
No, I've got stealth.
Wait, you have movement 1, right? Or
3.
so you're trying to catch a motorbike that is currently driving, and then pick it up.
Okay, maybe not the best idea.
You're just gonna get run over.
Let's go talk to Pepto.
Do it.
That's what
Okay.
you two would. You two were like had just left the tech room.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
You
before
talked
the
to him,
break.
and he told you that he'd shut down the communications.
No, we didn't talk. We were listening in. So we're of
No,
course we were
you
just.
went and talked to him after.
Did I speak to him yet? Sorry, people. We should have sorted it. So what happened was he went into that room and had a go at them.
Mm-hmm.
These two listened in because they can,
Yeah.
and they heard what he said. Shut it down.
Yeah.
And then we asked Nathaniel.
Yeah,
Oh,
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel.
Yeah.
What's going on because the car started to freak out.
Yeah.
So you're still with Nathaniel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys talk to Nathaniel then.
Okay. Nathaniel, is there any way we can borrow one of these self-driving cars for the investigation?
I don't want to die.
What do you need to do with the car?
I would like to befriend one of your cars so it can become a sidekick in the investigation and help us out.
Well, I'm sure Betsy would be willing to help you out in anything you need.
Okay. Can we borrow Betsy?
Betsy is not allowed to leave the floor without me. The cars must always be supervised, especially with the recent events.
I'm just wondering if there's any ways to like get one of these cars and then ask the car to drive us to, the hacker, because they can read the language. I assume the cars can understand us, but we can't understand the cars, right?
Interesting.
That would be a safe assumption.
Cool. So can we borrow you and Betsy to see if Betsy can help us out, be a tracking car, and help us drive us?
We'd be more than happy to. You might have to check with our boss, but if we can get out without him noticing, I see no problem with it.
Both of you roll persuasion to see if you can persuade Mr. Pepto Max to let you borrow the car and Nathaniel for the foreseeable future.
Okay. Can I use? Is this going to be a high roll?
No,
okay.
not at all. He'd be very amenable to that. I mean, as Nathaniel said, if it's supervised, it's fine.
Can I get you to roll first?
Yes.
I just want to make sure that you don't critically fail on this. Like, that's all.
No,
Just
I'm gonna
roll it.
2 what's that?
2.
Okay.
4.
No.
Critical
Pepsi, you
fail.
want to roll a persuasion?
Can I do like 10?
I don't think you want to spend it on this. Wait, what's your call?
3.
What's your persuasion?
+1. No, nothing, isn't it? You have.
No, it's 1. It is 1. So base 4.
Just give me a straightforward roll on it.
That was a 9.
Stay. I mean, it was half 9.
Just
half
give me a
5.
roll.
4.
Nathaniel, can you roll persuasion to try and persuade Pepto Max for them?
What's
Is there
that?
advantage in
D10?
Do you have anything in your persuasion stat in your persuasion skill?
Do do not have anything in persuasion skill, no.
Oh god.
What's your
cool?
Yeah.
My cool is 7.
Okay.
Okay, nice. That's better than
You can roll
any
an
of us.
unskilled persuasion.
Great. Is that D10?
Yeah.
Plus 7.
I got a 9.
Hell yeah!
Whoa.
Great.
Nice, yeah.
You guys get to borrow Nathaniel and Betsy for the foreseeable. Cool.
Nathaniel!
Oh,
You guys are getting the paperwork signed. Meanwhile, Cherry, tell me what's going on.
Just let me laugh. Right, can you tell me, just paint the picture of the scene for
Yeah,
the
so-
people at home?
They have on the other side of the garage. They're like getting. Nathaniel successfully calmed down Betsy. She's a little excited to go outside now. Actually, they're getting the paperwork signed off with Peptomax, with Sasha Habermeyer because she's the risk management, and you've been like you were like you say you were sitting with the bike, trying to just vibe out,
Just like
get
quite
a feel
stoically like chilling.
Yeah, exactly. Like you felt like it was kind of a vibe thing.
Yeah.
But then the bike started freaking out, and at first it was just driving in circles, but then it started like chasing the mechanics who were working on it earlier, like the greasers, the leather jackets. It just started like trying to run them down angrily.
Okay, I didn't know that bit. Okay. Right, I thought it was just running around in a circle around me. I guess I first need to get his attention, so I don't know, I'd loudly whistle in this direction.
Okay, it's like skids and stops dead pointing at you. What are you gonna do?
Whoa. Car whisperer.
And it's like revving, like it's gonna go.
Right.
What are you gonna do?
I feel like you should rev back at it. Just
Just growl.
go.
So, intimidation isn't a thing in this, is it? So I'm not really used to it. I'm just seeing what you have.
Was something.
There's interrogation.
So you can do a face down, which is just a roll against another character.
Nah.
I mean, have
What
you got?
a cool-
Evasion.
what do you
Yeah,
call
evasion.
it?
What stat does that use?
It would be cool.
Then no.
Okay.
It's my second
Otherwise,
worst stat.
you can evade, like physically dodge if it tries to charge.
and
at
I
you.
have a look if I need.
Can Cherry use the driving skill in any of this?
I mean, so my plan was, if you're willing to this, to like pull out, like, I don't know, a small sort of portable can of like petrol, and just sort of like offer it in like peace.
I mean, it kind of has everything it needs in the garage, so I'm not sure that like you could offer it like a.
I mean, I don't mean in like it needs it. It's
As a
more just like
gesture.
as like just a gesture of like goodwill.
So, describe this can. Like, you carried like what is it like a
Well, I
330
mean,
ml
so-
can? Like, what do you?
I mean, like, so like I'm basically a mechanic, right?
Mhm.
That's basically my whole thing.
Sure, yeah.
So
you're-
I feel like just I have miscellaneous crap on me in case a car
Okay.
breaks down. Because I boost cars. I don't
Sure.
like have a car that I store
Yeah.
the shit in.
Okay.
So it's just like enough fuel that would like get you to.
Okay.
A
Let's say it's like a fuel cell, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
okay.
you go.
Okay,
So
sure.
I'm too into the 21st century in my brain.
Um,
So yeah, so it skids towards me, stops, and then like I just sort of take a moment, like just nod, and like offer it, sort of nodding in the way that we have been for the past hour at each other.
Is she gonna have to roll persuasion for
you
that?
take out the.
Or is it conversation? Because I have a +1 in that.
Your cool is 1, right?
No, it's 3.
Okay, so
My
it's still
move
very
is
low.
1.
It's better than one, which I have.
Are you
so
trying to bribe the?
I'm also just trying to get
Friends.
not bright. I'm not trying to like say, hey, I'll give you this if you do something for me.
Mhm.
It's more so, hey mate, just calm down. Like, do you
Build
want a drink?
trust.
That probably would be conversation and empathy.
Yeah.
Do you? So what's your stat there?
I have. So empathy is. Do you want me to just roll for it?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I'm saying
7.
you could give me a conversation roll. I mean,
Just got
like if
7
you just
in.
want to.
Right, that's 3 + 1, 4. Where's empathy? +7,
11.
11. No, didn't think of that.
No. The
Yeah.
bike starts driving at you fast.
Fine.
What are you
Okay.
gonna do?
Either evasion or acrobatics. Which one would you roll? I don't care which. They're both decks and they both have +1.
Okay, evasion.
Okay.
Give me an evade roll for that.
She's got dex 10.
Shit.
Then great.
So that's 12.
What did you roll? A 1? Jesus Christ, you're mown down by the bike.
Oh no!
I should have added luck. Can I add luck now?
I mean, if you roll a 1, it's like a critical fail.
Exactly.
Whatever,
So
right?
you just like stand there. You're just like deer in the headlights. You just get mown like there's like cartoony like a tire track across your whole board like lengthways. I'm gonna need you to take 8 damage.
8. Okay. Yay.
Sorry.
It's fine. No, that makes sense. It didn't work.
How
I
much
roll,
health
I roll
have you
badly
got?
because I'm not used to rolling d10s, the worst dice. Really
give-
are.
So the bike swings around. It's gonna go at you again. What are you gonna do?
So I'm trying to take 8 from 20. My brain's not
12.
right. Thank you.
It's okay.
I'm 2 away from seriously wounded.
Damn.
I... This is stupid. What am I doing? I either die here or be awesome. That seems to be I'm not going to run away.
So you could give me a driving roll to try to mount the bike as it charges.
What I was
you.
going to say is I was going to run at it and try and
Tame it like a
do
wild
that.
horse.
They
You need to
like
tame
a wild-
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
That's-
like Horizon Zero Dawn.
You can give me a driving roll if you want to. So
I mean, so I don't know. Do I need to run at it
This is like
and then
some
athletics
Legolas
onto
shit.
it and then driving, or
I'm gonna just say it's a driving roll
Okay.
because like it's
Do you
your,
want to add
your
any
mastery
luck
of
to
driving.
this? You need to add luck before you roll. if
I
you
mean, I
want
feel
to.
like how much longer are we playing for? Am I going to need any more luck? Is my
I've got
point.
10 luck to add into this.
Yeah,
So.
that's what I mean. Like,
I mean, I don't want you to die right now.
I
so
have
I think-
8, so I might. This is probably the place I put luck in.
I mean, you can use half now if you want. You can.
No,
What did you do?
can I? That just skidded.
She rolled a 1.
It just skid. Can I have a different die?
You
My
know,
die's
you can roll.
broken.
You can roll with your d20 and halve it from now on because you're like just roll with your d20
It's
instead.
an actual circle. Okay, so 5 plus 8 plus what was it again? 3. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, and I'm gonna add 4 luck.
Okay, yeah, pretty good. Okay, yeah, you mount the bike as it goes past. You're an excellent matador, and you're driving in big circles around the garage.
Majestic.
It's
Cool.
a beautiful moment.
I mean, I'm not in control right now, though, am I?
No, not at all. No, you're just-
I just mounted it.
if people were watching this like a movie, this moment would be in slow motion and it would be beautiful and it'd be incredible music. People know the Ecstasy of Gold by Ennio Morricone. That it would be like that, but in normal speed, which is what everyone sees in real life, it's just you like clinging desperately onto this bike, shrieking and just being
I'm not shrieking.
whizzed around
I'm not
the room.
freaking. I'm loving it.
Okay, I
great.
feel like we need to get moving so we can also get this.
I mean,
bike
this is
outside.
actually
That's probably sensible.
This is like 6 seconds of time. It's actually an act. To be honest.
Yeah, it's true.
I still think we should talk to Pepto Max before we go.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
we've
you-
been signing
Right.
papers.
You've been with him signing the papers.
What did you want to ask?
Mr. Max.
It's Pepto Max actually.
Okay. Cool, Mr. Max.
Please tell me he's.
Do I get
he
more
uses
call
a
points
mixed
for doing
title?
Yes. We spoke to
Don't go ahead. I was going to kind of make a half joke, half question, but
Alice wants to
I
add
was,
cool points.
does
Like
my cool stat go
experience.
up from doing that? I'm
Give me
joking.
one of your cool points back.
What?
I'll give you one of your cool points back. It was impressive.
So wait, I don't know. Does that change the base stat or?
No, your cool doesn't go up overall, but
Okay.
your pool of cool points, you can have one back.
Thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Pepsi Max.
Hello. Do you have any leads? How far along are you? You've been here all morning.
We're on it. We now have a solid team. We're recruiting somebody from the inside, as you know.
I just want to ask you about your colleague, Mr. Fred Dumfries.
Oh, my PA, yes.
Do you trust him?
He's the fellow's my right hand. Yes, absolutely.
Because you suggested to us that this could be corporate sabotage.
Are you
But when
accusing my assistant of being the saboteur?
I wasn't going to accuse him of being the saboteur. I was going to say that he reacted extremely hostilely to the suggestion that you made to us that this could be corporate sabotage. Why do you think he would feel that way?
He's a company man, he's very loyal. Probably it was an upsetting thing to hear. This is why I told you in confidence. I thought you'd approach the matter with some more sensitivity. He's getting red in the face.
I'm not known for my sensitivity.
It's true.
We apologise. We assumed
Yes.
as your right hand man that
you would share opinions on this.
He's
Yes.
fuming, but he's calming down. Behind him, Cherry whizzes by on this like.
Okay, excuse us. I think we're going to have to move on before we cause any damage to
I
your
think that's
facility.
best. Don't you?
Okay, we will keep you updated. Thank you for your time. Okay, can we drive over to the...
Can I figure out how to?
No, you're going to need to give me another driving roll.
That's what I mean. Can I first like get the bike under control?
I mean, you're going to have to do this as we go along.
I mean, I feel like I only get one shot at it.
Is she going to have to drive the bike to come along with us? Or
I mean, I feel like I either get thrown off the bike or I get in control of the bike. I feel
Yeah,
like
you're
that's
going
what
to
happens
need to.
next.
You're going to need to try to.
Yeah.
So give me a driving roll.
Okay.
Can you leave the building?
This is that 15, take 5. No, take away. Yeah, 5.
No, half. So it should be 7.
Yes, you're right. Sorry.
That's okay.
7 plus 3, 8, 9, 10. Do I add luck?
You're cool, really.
Do you want to?
I
Do you want
mean,
to save it for later?
I don't know if it's going to be a later if I don't do this.
Fair enough. I mean, if you want, we can...
I'm going to add 1 luck, so it's 11. It's probably not much better than 10, but in D&D that's a lot better than 10. It's not better than 10. I'm dead.
Wait, what's your base stat?
For what?
Driving. Driving
Oh,
is.
oh shit! Yeah, I'm adding the wrong thing.
Driving is reflexes.
Oh.
What's your reflexes?
Bugger! It's 8.
Yeah, no, they're fine. You're fine then. You don't need a luck.
Okay, yeah, you nail it. The bike is like, the bike. It feels to you as an expert driver like the bike is learning to respect you.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Peptomax says, "Oh, you're bringing Murphy. Excellent idea."
I have not. See, I was not privy to this conversation we've been having, so I'm really confused. At
Well,
that.
he gestures at you and the bike. He's really saying it to Shandy, Pepsi, and Nathaniel.
Cool. Great.
Okay.
Yeah. So can I bring Murphy to like a stop by the group so that?
Yeah.
Cool.
You ride Murphy over
I
to
just
the
like to
group.
say I'm very pissed off about that.
Hey,
As you roll up, the bike is like humming. It's a gentle purr. But then as it just like pulls in next to Pepsi, just like revs really loudly, really suddenly, making Pepsi jump.
This is going to damage the car.
Right, okay, guys, what's going on?
Okay, we're going to use Pepsi and Nathaniel's expert in knowledge to try and lead us to the hacker.
So we're leaving.
Pepsi in the
Yes.
Murphy, we're leaving.
Oh shit, what did I say?
Pepsi.
Fuck.
You're
Yes.
Pepsi.
Sorry, we're in the company and all, just can't help
Right.
myself.
So I just say to Murphy that we're leaving, and I assume he's happy about that. I don't know if he is.
You tell him you're leaving. You like stroke the front half of the bike a little, and the bike seems like soothed but still sort of throbbing with an arrogance.
Has
you
this
can
bike
feel.
been in captivity its entire life?
Yes.
Oh my god, this is going to be a moment.
This is some
Cool. Let's go.
Free Willy, yeah.
This is like
Free wheelie.
I'm really happy
Free
to get back
wheelie.
out on the road. This room has been so boring.
Yeah, you guys have been in this one room for like most of the game so far.
Well,
I
our
know-
problem in previous investigations was that we weren't asking enough questions.
Yeah,
on
so
the people
we're
there,
being
we were
thorough.
overshooting.
Yeah.
No, I think you asked a good amount of questions. You just didn't do it very fast.
Okay.
Okay, cool. We're leaving.
You get into a large service elevator. It's clearly built big enough to accommodate like 6 cars being able to fit
Oh, wow.
into it.
Nice.
And it just takes you down the 20 or so floors of the building
Wow.
to the street level.
Nice.
Opens up.
I'm realizing this game for me is just How to Train Your Dragon.
It's nonetheless like a 10-minute ride because it's like very heavy machinery being operated. So Shandy, Pepsi, and Nathaniel, you're all sitting inside Betsy.
Can I give?
And you're sitting on the bike next to Betsy.
Can I give Cherry a Pepsi in this time to try and restore a portion of the health?
Pepsi, because of their sponsorship name, they have a lifetime supply of Pepsi cans, which can restore 1 HP. So.
Oh. Can I have some Pepsi?
Have a Pepsi, friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, regain 1 HP.
I'm on 13.
Woo!
Good job.
Pepsi, how did you feel about entering your parent company building?
It's like going to see an estranged father that you never really talked to.
That makes sense.
You know about them, do they? Feels kind of awkward when you get there.
Yeah, so like I say, now you're in the lift, you're going down. You three are in Betsy in the lift.
Cool.
You're in the lift on the bike.
On Murphy.
Yeah.
Cool.
And when we...
You're drinking your Pepsi.
And here's the thing. I'm a really good driver, and Murphy is a self-driving bike. This is going to be interesting.
Well, let's say now that
now
that you've befriended Murphy and you're on the same page, I want to say you should take a +1 to driving.
Okay, thank you.
Nice.
For the foreseeable, unless you fall out with Murphy.
I mean, I didn't know if we were in linked together, or if it's that point in How to Train Your Dragon where Toothless and Hiccup are they're okay with each other. It's they're okay with each other, but they're not fully in sync yet.
Yeah.
I didn't know where we were in this
Just building the relationship.
Murphy respects your power.
Cool. I like it.
Yeah, so Nathaniel's in the front seat just fuming that Murphy has been brought along for the investigation, and you two are in the back.
Okay, cool. Are we down there? Yeah, or are we
It's still going. It's a long lift ride.
Oh man. Okay, so.
I'm saying you should probably make some small talk. It's just it's really taking a while. It's really annoying music playing.
Do they have a window open? Can I talk to them, or am I just by myself with Murphy?
Nathaniel shut all the windows.
Okay.
You can text,
we all
but
have pages, so we can call.
Wait, can I text Nathaniel?
You don't have his number.
Oh.
Can I text Sheriff Murphy saying yeehaw smiley face?
Yeah, he texts back smiley face, yeehaw, yeehaw, smiley face.
I feel like we got a thing going on here.
I'm silently fuming about how Pepsi and Sheriff Murphy have a closer bond.
You're a real teacher's pet, you know that?
Murphy,
you
tell
could
me
just
about
text
this.
Sheriff Murphy, you want to be friends.
He doesn't seem to like my texts as much.
So Murphy, how much of a dick is that Nate guy?
You ask him the bike. The bike just revs a little in what you feel like is probably agreement.
That's so mean to me.
I was you can talk as much as you want. You're not an NPC. Yeah.
Shandy,
Yes.
can you check the news to see who's been...
Wow, can I check the news?
That was cynical. That's a cynical move right now.
You want to risk my... I'm the one with 8 intelligence, so I want to risk my perception of new information.
What do you need to...
Maybe you
What is
could-
it
although
to
you-
roll
Could you
to...
trick?
It would be local expert.
Actually, I do have
Could
to
you
check
trick
that
Nathaniel
first,
into
so
checking
Yeah.
the news?
I'm good to check the news. What you want me to check the news for? Any more deaths?
I want to see specifically who has died, see if anyone's being targeted.
I think we can get that information from Sheriff Murphy, right?
Yeah, you should just text Sheriff Murphy.
Oh damn, okay.
You don't need to risk rational skepticism
Oh yeah, no,
at
fair
this
enough.
point.
Alright, can I text Sheriff Murphy saying any news on the deaths? Who is it? Who's
Is
died?
that all you're texting?
Yeehaw. Smiley face.
Okay. He goes yeehaw, howdy, smiley face. owners of Pepsi cars all over Night City. It doesn't seem to be linked by any particular pattern.
No pattern.
Damn. Okay.
It's just the car's gone wild.
He sends a second text saying reports are showing some cars driving themselves off unfinished bridges, as happened to Mark Macron. Some cars just smashing themselves into buildings. Some cars just going on the same lane of traffic and just smashing head on into each other. It's it's chaos out there.
Can I text him, yeehaw, or all these, howdy, or all these cars manned, howdy, yeehaw?
He says yeehaw, howdy, smiley face, and then yes, and then another smiley face.
Okay, so...
I think he broke his ER chip.
Oh, it's never been...
working.
Yeah.
As an AI, he doesn't understand the language processing of the word yeehaw and where it should go.
What was the introduction of... or him trying to say cars? Yeehaw, ha, 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 cars.
Yeah.
Right, should we... can we just skip to being down? I know you want us to small talk, but I can't. Neither of these two are doing it, and neither is Nathaniel.
Pepsi's just texting Sharon.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out more information.
I just thought you would figure out your plan while I gave you this moment of respite. So.
Okay,
we're just
so-
gonna arrive and do
is
shit.
to let Betsy take us to the hacker.
Yeah, like
because
like a
she
sniffer
knows
dog.
what's going on.
Have you told Betsy that? Or
Yeah.
Nathaniel, can you help?
Drive you there?
Nathaniel, can you help us communicate this plan to Betsy? Seeing as you are the closest with Betsy.
I cannot directly communicate with Betsy. Most of our relationship is communicated with honks. Like, for instance, honk once for yes and honk twice for no. That's normally, that's the extent of which I am directly able to communicate with her in a way that, in a direct way.
So you can talk in binary.
Very slow binary.
It's not Morse code.
Morse code would be faster. Yeah.
Can I try?
You could I'm now the car whisperer. Apparently.
Do you think Cherry Pop could communicate?
Is that
You asked before if the cars can understand you, and yes, they can.
Yeah. Okay. So going on, was it honk once for no, honk twice for yes, or? But whatever
This
way
is like a computer coding problem.
Whatever way around. Okay, Betsy. Do you think you can drive us to
The hacker.
to where this hacking signal is coming from? Can you backtrace?
The car honks twice.
But no, I can't.
Was that yes or no? I can't remember.
Well, you didn't establish a rule.
Okay, Betsy, honk once for yes and twice for no.
Same question.
Ask the question again.
Betsy, can you backtrace these bad signals and drive us to the hacker?
The car honks twice.
No!
Fuck. Okay.
That's the end of your plan, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Should have asked this before we got the clearance.
Betsy, do you know if there is a hacker? Honk once for yes and twice for no.
The car honks once.
Hell yeah! There's a hacker! Who
Did you
knows?
say that out loud?
Yes.
The car honks twice.
What? Fuck! It's all nonsense.
You're down at street level now. Betsy rolls out into the street.
Okay.
It really is
I
chaos.
was
There are
about-
just explosions happening
Oh,
periodically.
was about to
God.
I feel like maybe we should get out of this automated car right now.
I'm alright. I think most of you are cool.
Betsy, the more explosions that happen, Betsy starts to shudder again, seemingly getting more frightened as she was before.
Can I turn to them and be like, hey, listen, I must admit I didn't agree to this purely for altruistic reasons.
What are your hidden purposes, Nathaniel? intentions.
Well, you see, the company has been treating the cars very badly in the last couple months. And Betsy, I know she's been suffering. We can't, there's not a lot of nuance to our communication, but I can feel it in my heart that she's unhappy. And I've been trying to get her out of the building for months, but they have an indoor course. They never would let me take this. She's a very important prototype. It's one of the first. They just won't let me take her outside. And we want nothing more than to be free of the company and be able to live together happily. But the company has they've been keeping such a tight hold on all the cars, and I have my suspicions about their interference with the ways the cars communicate, because, they have this language between one another that I know Betsy finds very important.
So you want to free the cars from the company?
That would be my goal. But even if I can just get Betsy out, that's all I want. I just want to be happy with her.
Can I get perception on what the bike's doing? Because you said that Betsy seems
Yeah,
scared.
you can. Yeah, sure. Okay.
I don't know.
Give me a perception roll, and we'll see if you understand the bike's feelings.
1.
Oh no! Yeah, you have no clue. I'm gonna say actually, you're convinced that the bike is feeling fine.
Okay.
You just like...
I
You
shouldn't
are-
have said perception. I should have said, so you told him that their car's scared, because I see what my friend is like.
Oh.
But yeah, okay.
Okay, I
That's
have a
fair.
suspicion that Nathaniel could have sabotaged these cars to force a situation where he can escape with Betsy.
I think
So
Nathaniel
try
cares
use
about
perception.
all of
Human
the cars.
perception. It'll be a human perception because
Yeah.
you're trying to see if he's lying to you.
Can I...
Go ahead.
Yeah, human perception 1.2 empathy.
You're gonna have to roll very high if you want.
5.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Wait, plus what?
You remain suspicious and you.
Oh, the one's already in there.
Oh,
It's part of the 5.
It's not.
It's 8 altogether.
Yeah, you remain suspicious, but you can't be sure.
Okay.
What did you want to do?
I was just going to text Pepsi, are we going? What's the plan? Because I'm not in this concept. They've got the windows up.
About
You can use...
I don't have a radio
link.
link.
Hearing.
No.
Damn.
I have, oh shit, I have better reflexes. I really should have got that as a plus to the thing before. I have better reflexes and low light vision.
Okay.
But yeah, no, so I just text Pepsi, hey, are we leaving? Because we seem to just be sat here like lemmings.
okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna...
you really
We're
are just sat there
sitting
like.
and shaking vehicles.
You've rolled like Betsy's rolled just out of the out onto the street, out of the lift, and is like shaking a little. Occasionally, she'll like turn direction slightly as if she's like looking around almost.
And I just think
and you're just still in the lift.
just waiting behind her.
The Murphy's actually backed up slightly, like further into the lift, like retreated, as there have been more explosions.
I'm the person with the empathy of 7 can't tell what that might mean.
You rolled really low.
That Pepsi really went to my head. I'm not used to that much sugar.
Wait, did you add?
Did I add what? I didn't add my empathy to the 1 because it was a 1.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You just really fucked up on that one.
Yeah, I never used to crit 1. I know how 1s work. But yeah, so I've text Pepsi. That's all yeah.
Okay, I text Cherry with the updates.
Yeah, you now know everything.
Cool.
Pepsi sends you a very long text.
It's okay.
Watching awkwardly through the windshield, so I'm just like...
Alright, so I also text Pepsi. It was Nate, right?
Inconclusive.
Nate, do you want to do a better job at convincing your friends that like you're not the
he's not my friend.
the people you're working with that you like?
Okay, can I do a perception roll? I don't have any human perception. Can I use regular perception, or does it need to be human perception?
Yeah,
Human perception for lying, yeah.
Human perception 0, empathy 1.
Give me a roll, I guess.
10.
7.
Oh.
Is that a 7?
Yep.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, no, you also have no idea.
Okay, fair.
Try talking some more, I suggest.
Okay, so, Nathaniel,
Yes.
Is there anyone who, like, now that we're outside of the building
Kind
and
of.
the people, give us...
Barely.
We're outside of the building. Give us the inside gossip. Who would want to sabotage this place and the cars?
You just did a minute ago.
I don't think that anyone outside of the company would necessarily want to sabotage the cars. They're honestly, I mean, again, like, the company is kind of doing it to itself. You see, a couple months ago, like, the company's never treated the cars well, but ever since they discovered that the cars were actively communicating through the encrypted channel, the company's been acting very strangely. I don't think that they want the cars talking to one another. But Betsy, once she started using the connection more frequently, I've never seen her happier. And then once they started shutting it off, she's been not herself. As of all of the cars, Murphy, even the cars that have been in accidents, they all seem to be affected whenever they switch off the network.
So
Okay, so I feel like when they switch off the network, obviously it's cutting all of the cars off from their friends, family, and loved ones. So I think the cars are committing
that's
suicide
what I've been wondering for a while.
when the network's going down. I feel like we need to
Can I try and roll up to the side window?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you
Do
roll.
I do that?
Can I
Is
roll
Murphy
down the
allowing
window?
me to move him forward?
Yeah. Murphy trusts you at this point,
Okay.
even though he's afraid, but you
Right.
don't know that.
Yeah.
But like,
Can I-
and you like tap on the window.
Yeah, so I assume I go to a driver window and I assume there's no one there. So then move back to the back window.
You roll up to you roll up to the front row. Well, like Nathaniel's in the driving seat, but you're on the other side. So you tap on it, and Nathaniel just ignores you, and then you roll back on, and you tap on Pepsi's window.
Can I even roll down the window? Can I?
Yeah. You're
Okay, so I roll down the window.
In a self-driving car.
Will you push the button? The window comes down. Okay,
Cool.
You're in the
Great.
conversation now.
Okay, so my theory is the cars are committing suicide whenever the channel goes down because it's cutting them off from the friends, family, and loved ones, and that's horrifying.
That makes okay.
So
Cool. We're not cool.
So this is a Free Willy situation.
I feel like this is a Free Willy situation.
Or is it How to Train Your Dragon free situation?
Yeah.
We could compare this to many things. But yeah, I feel like the only way to free wheelies is bringing Finn's pun back up from earlier is to somehow, I don't know, download the database, steal a server, set it up remotely.
So we're now Westworlding it.
Yeah.
Firstly, Nathaniel, does that sound like a reasonable explanation to you that they might be made so miserable by PepsiCo cutting off their communication and support network that they're killing themselves and their drivers?
That makes perfect sense to me. Betsy obviously would never heard, but she also has me to keep her company and, to talk to when things get rough. But those other cars, they're the people that drove them were never so kind to them. So I can only imagine the toll it would take to be cut off from everyone that you know and from the rest of your species so suddenly and without any explanation. I would imagine it would also make you very frustrated toward the people that did that to you. So yes, it makes perfect sense to me.
Fair enough. Okay, so plans are
Good job investigating. by
steal the
way.
servers, set it up remotely, somehow communicate with all the cars and tell them to meet up in a field nearby so they can all drive off into the hills in a little herd.
Great. But here's the thing.
Can you adopt all of the cars and take them with you into the...
Oh yeah!
So we are 100% just doing How to Train Your Dragon free.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're number 2 more so, but yeah, okay.
I'm fully equipped to maintain the cars. If they could get to freedom, I could take care of the rest of my life. I'd do so happily.
So we're Viva Revolutioning. Are we just going back up in the lift and just massacring everyone and freeing the cars?
I mean, I feel like that would be a Let's save the massacring for now.
Let's pull. Can we,
I just
can
need
we
you to
pull
know
off
there's
a
full
heist?
corporate security upstairs.
Right.
Also,
Just a full frontal assault would be actual suicide.
But
I can
the
brawl,
cars
but I can't
can
brawl that
communicate. So
Yeah, that's my
they
thing.
can talk to each other.
Presumably
Yeah.
the cars can't. No, they can't because they turned the network off and that's why everything's fucked up.
Is it still off?
No.
Nathaniel, can Betsy tell you if the cars can communicate right now?
Or Ash, when you
Right now the communication system is turned off.
Oh, yeah,
my
'cause-
supervisor switched it off when we left.
Right.
yeah.
So we need to either get back up there to switch it back on, or convince one of the techs to do it.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
the text would be easily
Wait,
convincible. I think it's like
Is
Pepto and...
is Nathaniel a tech? Alright.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I'm a
So
tech.
yeah, so I mean, if they have radio receivers in
Yeah.
the cars, then could you rig a radio transmitter to either Murphy or Betsy so that they can talk
Yes,
to the cars in the showroom?
Yes,
Like
I can rig a transmitter between the cars.
Yeah. So that, I mean, but you need access to the receiving car and the sending car, or could we just do that with Betsy and then she can shortwave talk to the ones in the building? I'm metagaming
think I
as
can.
fuck right now.
I can switch them to a federated network.
Cool. Right, this was Alice talking, so because yeah.
Hmm?
That wasn't Cherry talking. That was me just sort of.
Oh.
I don't know if Cherry would know that.
I think it's fair enough for Cherry.
Okay,
Aren't you a
cool.
car person?
You're a tech
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, you're.
Oh, no,
I'm
you're
not
a
a radio,
radio.
I'm not a radio person. I'm like a
That's fair. No, you're right.
like fuel injection shit. I know cars.
I think it's fair enough to assume that's
Cool.
basic knowledge.
Okay,
in
then
some
yeah,
part.
I asked Nate all of that.
Okay.
So Nate, do that.
Do you want to do
Sorry.
this? Should we do this here, or are we going to drive off to... Do you have a private garage somewhere?
Do you have a private garage somewhere?
To the broken sheriff robot's house.
Yeah.
You do because your car is
Yeah.
was burned up.
Oh yeah, I guess my garage is empty. Let's go to my garage and, chicken nuggies are on me.
Okay, you drive up to
Dinner and a show.
the
watch
Upper East.
Live One.
You drive up to the Upper East Side. So the three of you go into Pepsi's house, unless you want to keep on.
I was trying to say what as we drove, but I took my pink rabbit friend from the Lamborghini.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Aw.
just picked it because I don't care about the Lamborghini. It's just a car boosted.
Yeah,
but
you
I
stole
take,
it, yeah,
I
yeah.
take the rabbit.
Okay,
That's
that's
my
nice,
friend.
yeah, okay, makes sense. So the three, all four of you, you on Murphy, you guys and Betsy, drive up to Upper East Side. It takes you about 40 minutes to get there. It's the streets are utter chaos, but you're able to get through it. You get into Pepsi's house. As we discussed before, it's like the apartment from Big. There's an indoor trampoline. There's four different bunk beds. There's a whole room that's just chicken nuggies. There's a ball pit. There's a giant keyboard.
Giant lava lamp.
Nathaniel, you definitely stay in the garage and work on Betsy. It's up to the
Oh, yeah,
rest
I'd
of
never
you.
leave Betsy
I stay
alone.
there.
Yeah.
I stay in the garage too.
Okay.
Because I feel like this is my element. I wouldn't want to look at the rest of the house.
Okay.
It wouldn't occur to me to do so. I'm from the wasteland.
Can I have an awkward conversation with Cherry about being in love with vehicles?
See,
Nathaniel, I mean, just say, just
talk. So, I mean, yeah, I guess I'm just kind of like...
speak from the heart, man.
I'm just sort of leaning against Murphy, just kind of stoically staring into the distance.
So you and Murphy, are you thing? Have you? I know that you were skeptical of Betsy and I, but have you seen the light?
What? What are you on about?
Well, you and Murphy seem to have gotten quite close. And, as a robosexual myself, I'm always here to spread
what's the
awareness
robo?
and support.
I have no idea what you're on about. What's a robosexual? Just
Robosexual
out of character for
are
a minute,
people
I was
that-
not present for this conversation. that you
It's
had
true.
earlier.
It's true.
Oh, my bad. Robosexuals are people that have a romantic or sexual attraction to cars.
Okay, that's...
or to robots in general. I come from a long line of robosexuals myself. Both my mother and grandmother were very happily married to non-human automatons. I'm the happy product of my mother and my beautiful father, who is a blender. God rest his soul.
God blend his soul.
I know I'm from like the wastelands, but as far as that's not quite how genetics work.
What are you talking about?
Like,
I just want to interject that at this point, Pepsi and Shandy are playing chopsticks on the big keyboard, just like the big thing. They're like doing the dance routine. You carry on. I just wanted to so everyone knows what everyone's doing. You carry on.
yeah, that's fine. I think I had said I forget what I said. Yeah, that's not quite how genetics work. Like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. But I mean, you do you, mate. That's fine. Go for it.
Well, my mother, she would never lie to me about something like that. And my father, I mean, he wasn't around a lot. He died when I was very young. Unfortunately, my mother, she tried to make a smoothie with too much celery, and he just couldn't handle it.
I mean, I don't know. I never knew my parents. I just, yeah. So I can't really speak to that, but sure.
Well,
I'm pretty sure that's not how babies are made. But then again, when I was 5, I was taught like how to boost cars, not how babies are made. So who knows? But
well,
no, I'm not a
I just wanted
robosexual. If
to
that's you, go
support
for it.
your budding relationship with Murphy. It's always so nice to see people showing open affection with their vehicles. I'm a big supporter, obviously.
I just want to say at this point, Shandy is taking chicken nuggies and throwing them from increasingly far distances, trying to get them into Pepsi's mouth.
Awesome. Every time you do that, you yeah, you were speaking of Big Ben. I've lost where we were in that conversation.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to keep everyone up to date.
You're not sure that's how babies /
No, I
robots
feel like
are
we
made.
moved past that to parents.
Finn was saying that, or Nathaniel was saying that it's welcome to see
the budding
people show
relationship.
affection
Is
to
that, I mean,
vehicles.
I feel like maybe affections, respect. Respect might be the better word.
I mean,
I still think your like mission against drivers is like flawed, but maybe self-driving like co-pilots can be a thing.
Nice.
Well, you did come on very strong to him at the beginning. I saw you going over there and touching him. So I'm sorry. I might have presumed too much.
You're mixing me up with that like really tall guy. No, I didn't go over and touch him. I just like sat with him and just chilled.
Alright.
We just like shared an oil can and it was fine.
Well, I apologize then.
I'm realising I'm making Cherry the robo-sexual version of No Homo right now.
no robo. At this point,
it's just respect, no robo.
At this point, Shandy's getting Pepsi to pick her up right over his head, and then Shandy screams Geronimo, and Pepsi throws her into the ball pit just over and over. This is like, Nathaniel finishes creating the federated network between the cars, and the communications come back online.
Is there did Nathaniel and I see a visible difference in the behaviour of Murphy?
Betsy seems calmer. Murphy seems not afraid
more
anymore.
excited.
Inside the cars, is there like a little LED screen which has
There's
got
the
like
computer
a smiley
dashboard.
face, like a changeable emoji face for the car?
There's a computer dashboard, and Betsy's says no, never mind. Sorry. Well, like you've set up the communications network, which is like important news. That's
Seeing as we've set up this communications network, can we access?
We don't know what's going on.
you didn't. You're inside throwing Shandy into
Hey,
the ball.
Pepsi, I think we should go back down to the garage.
Wait,
What's going on?
Nate, so as we're talking, Nathaniel, as we're talking, you finish it. So you take the lead, role playing wise.
You finished making the network.
As we were like,
You
having
should
our
tell
conversation.
everyone. They don't know yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well, I go to Shandy and Pepsi, and I interrupt their wonderful
What are they interrupting?
games.
Okay, Nathaniel walks out of the garage, completely ignoring Cherry. Doesn't tell her what's going on, and just like upstairs to Shandy
I'm
and
like,
Pepsi.
Cherry, okay.
and yeah, he tells you guys. Meanwhile, Cherry, you do notice that the bike does seem calmer, and it's just gone completely still. It's obviously on, but it's not moving. The engine isn't switched on.
Okay, so it's not humming or anything. It's just
What is Nathaniel interrupting
It's electronically on, but it's
okay. Yeah.
between Shandy and I when they tell us it's information?
Nathaniel walks in, and Shandy's standing on the top of one of the top bunk, one of the bunk beds, and she's holding one 3 liter of fizzy, and a different one, it's Mountain Dew and Fanta or something, and just pouring it from a height into your mouth, combining the streams.
Fanta and Ironbury. Orange belongs with orange.
And then Nathaniel walks in.
I guess I follow Nathaniel. After 2 seconds of them just being left in the room, follow.
Yeah, I mean,
I was like,
it was kind of rude, but I guess you need to know what's going on.
Yeah, as I catch him, I was like, what the fuck?
I'm
what the fuck?
What's happening?
I guess we see Nathaniel come in and stop.
Nathaniel, how's it going?
Yeah, I'll just say actually, Nathaniel has come in. Cherry, you're about to follow Nathaniel, and the bike revs at you a little.
Oh, okay.
It revs as you're about to walk out the room. What do you do?
It's the exit to the garage stairs.
Yeah, you're going to walk up the stairs to the
Okay,
apartment.
alright. I was gonna say I was wave it to follow me, but it's gonna be too heavy to carry.
I mean, do you want to let it know you'll be back soon, or?
Yes, so I was just trying to see what stairs the situation was. I mean, I stopped and was like, I guess give me 1 minute. I don't know.
And it revs at you again, and it inches forward towards the garage door, the shutter door, and it's humming.
What's wrong, boy?
It revs again and moves again towards the door.
I'm scared if I open the door, it's just gonna bolt. So, and that's that's the DM face for yes.
Do you want to free it?
Do you want to follow it? I mean, you're in communication with us. You can tell us where you go if you want to go.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna tentatively, respectfully sort of mount, him, and then, that was the worst way to phrase that.
Respectfully mounted, yeah, I understand, okay. You respectfully mount the bike, yeah. Okay.
Cool, and then I assume it's just a button.
There's a button on the wall,
yeah. So
yeah.
the
shutter comes up, and Murphy does bolt out of the door. You just have to cling on for dear life as Murphy exits out onto the highways of the city.
So,
Nathaniel, you walk in on Shandy and Pepsi, pouring drinks.
Do I need to roll driving, or am I okay for now?
No, you're just you're just clinging on for dear life.
Great.
So I walk in on Shandy and Pepsi, and I'm kind of just like, this is why robots are so much hotter.
No liquid.
Do you say that out loud?
I feel like I mutter it to myself.
Pepsi hearing you turns around and just is drenched because Shandy doesn't stop pouring. It's just drenched in sticky fizzy drinks.
I look kind of hurt at this comment.
Shandy and Pepsi both have amped hearing, so they do hear you muttering it under your breath. Anyway,
Great. I finished working on the car on Betsy. She's now fully hooked up to the federated system, and I believe she should be able to communicate both with us and with the cars.
Oh, nice.
Incredible.
You hear Betsy honking from the garage. It seems urgent. It's lots of short, frequent honks.
Nathaniel.
I sprint back.
yeah. You sprint down the stairs. What's your movement, by the way?
Do you notice that I'm not there?
My movement is 4.
Okay, fine. Yeah, you run down the stairs. Do you
follow.
notice that Cherry is gone, or do you just really not care?
like focused on Betsy right now.
I feel like we bonded.
That's so rude.
I feel like we made up.
Yeah, Shandy and Pepsi, do you follow?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, yeah, you.
And we're like,
the three of you.
where the hell's Cherry gone?
And then it's like, what?
Nathaniel, now interfacing with Betsy, you can hear the network.
Oh. What's the network say?
1 second.
Are you gonna send a whisper to?
Yeah, I completely am. I'm sorry. I should have done this sooner.
Sorry. So, I'm going at Mach 5 down a highway. That's on fire. What are you guys up to? It's obviously not a conversation we're actually having.
Text to my agent, Cherry, where are you?
Yeah.
Question mark,
I
sad
hear
face.
a beep and I can see it, but I can't actually answer it because I need both hands.
Yeah, that's true. She can't look.
Holding on for dear life.
Don't text and drive, kids, unless you're on a motorbike that does it itself.
Pepsi, do you think she freed Murphy?
I don't know, I hope so.
Yeah, you just can't talk to her at all. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah, so
Because I
Nathaniel,
can't respond unless they phone me, but then I'm just going to hear wind rushing.
Nathaniel goes into a trance for a second, interfacing with Betsy and seeing on the network. Tell me what you two do. Just
Nathaniel, what do you hear?
he's like I say, he's just in a trance.
Oh.
I hold my stomach because I've been eating a lot.
Um,
I'm not feeling
who was
so
it? Who was
Chicken
eating the
nuggets.
nugs? Was it you eating the nugs, or were you throwing them at...
We were both eating as many chicken
Yeah,
nuggets
I've had
as we could fit in our faces.
chicken nuggets.
We've had
I've been
a busy
dancing
day.
around on the piano. I've been, having fizzy drinks. Yeah, I'm
I'm
going to
just
sit
wondering
down
if
in the
there's any-
corner because I'm feeling a bit sick.
do you have concentration skill?
I have I have extremely
No,
high.
yeah, I'm asking Pepsi.
Which one is it under?
Will.
No. I've got Will 1.
Oh, in that case, you hurl in the corner. Okay.
Hey Pepsi, Nathaniel looks kind of ill or something. Maybe you're a doctor, right? Do you think you can fix Nathaniel?
Just then, Nathaniel comes to again. His eyes, were glazed over, but they're clearly alert now, and he's afraid and in like a cold sweat.
Nathaniel, what's wrong? Nathaniel, what's wrong?
Murphy, he's made a horrible mistake. We have to stop him. He's trying to get his revenge on Pepsi Cola. He's speaking to the other cars. They want to attack the headquarters. It's a horrible. If they do this, the AI cars, they'll never be able to be free. There'll always be this association with fear and danger. They're gentle cars.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Also, Cherry.
Where's Cherry?
What about the cherry in all of this?
And now we go to an ad break. It's where we would
We have
go.
to stop the cars. We have to convince them that this is not the way.
Yes.
We have to get them away from the headquarters and somewhere safe where they can be free.
Can we communicate to Murphy and the other cars through Betsy to say that we will help them escape so that they can live free?
Yes, but we'll have.
We should drive over there.
You can try phoning me.
Yeah, that's true. You guys can call
Oh,
on
yeah.
your agents as well. You've just only tried to text so far.
I mean, I feel like we should get in the car and drive back to the company.
Yeah, but I mean, you can phone me.
and
with it.
phone at the same time.
Yeah. Multitasking.
That's multitask. Okay. Yeah. So I call Cherry on my agent.
Can I pick it up without touching it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Yeah, it understands.
Oh, without touching it. Oh, well, I mean, you can take one
can,
hand off to...
okay,
Yeah. You really quickly do that, and then...
Cool.
Cherry, where are
At
you?
this point, by the way, you're out on the ring road of the city, so one of the highways, and you sort of just aimlessly Murphy seems to just be driving as fast as possible around the city.
Cool.
Does Murphy not know where the building is?
Or is Murphy trying to recruit?
Well, just pipe in all the cars.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, because it's short range comms, right? Yeah. So that's what Murphy's going to be doing.
I suppose we could, if it becomes too desperate, shut the communication lines down.
No, did you not learn anything? If we shut these ones down, then they're all going to suicide again.
But surely most people would have got out of their cars by now if they could.
Right.
Yeah, but what about the cars? We want to save the cars.
Okay, so you just back to so you just phoned me, and
yeah.
I guess. So what do you say on the phone? Because I've answered. You hear wind rushing and first.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah.
The cars are revolution.
The cars are what?
Rebel.
Rebel.
Planning murder.
What's the word for grouping together in a
Revolting.
Hurting?
revolting?
Banding.
Revolting. The cars are revolting against.
I mean that's insulting.
Yeah. No need for that kind of language.
The cars are revolting. You need to convince Murphy that not to do revolt.
Maybe tell me what Murphy's doing.
Tell him.
Tell me.
Murphy's
Just tell me what Nate said.
Murphy's planning to gather all the cars to kill all the Pepsi Cola bosses. You need to convince him that we can help them all escape instead, so that they can live.
Is Murphy not right in this situation?
Yeah, potentially.
We need to free the cars
But
so they can live in
they'll
peace.
just be shut down and killed if they just do murders.
Okay,
We want them
great.
to be free.
So I guess I don't know what I do now.
You need to try and take the reins of Murphy and
Okay.
steer them.
I think you should try and roll persuasion and convince Murphy.
Right.
You notice, by the way, that all of you notice that the explosions have stopped since the Federated Network was set up.
Mm-hmm.
But there's still smouldering fires.
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
yeah, and there are burning cars on the roads and stuff. It's dangerous to be out there, but they clearly have stopped driving themselves into walls and so on. You're clearly on the right track.
Okay.
Right. And
Cherry, you notice that as you're driving along, some cars are starting to join the highway behind you in a direct group.
fantastic. So we all. How is it a hands-on situation to wire into someone? To wire into one of the cars.
To interface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't do that.
I mean, where's the port? Is it near the steering?
Think if you can ride one-handed.
You probably need to roll a
It's
dexterity
really
on
a
this, right?
dangerous maneuver. I think.
So it's driving.
Yeah, you
rather
could
than
probably
tech.
roll.
Yeah, because it more should be because how.
Yeah, it's about whether you can successfully keep holding on. So
Because it's balanced. So if I'm on one hand, just have to kind of lean that way.
Yeah.
So that,
exactly. Yeah.
Please don't fall off. There are cars driving behind you. I feel like this is going to be a situation.
I mean, bike's one of those things where you actually lean the way you want to go. No, you don't. You turn. And
It's
then
a
lean
self-driving.
the way- Yeah, I know, but still. Yeah. So I should hold on I could just hold on my knees. There you go. I can drive one-handed.
Give me a driving roll. We'll see what happens.
13. So take away 10.
Take away.
Or is it? Oh no, we're
What?
halving up. What's half 13?
6.
6. So plus 4, and then it's reflexes, so plus 8, so 6 plus 12, 18? Oh, I done that math wrong. I didn't math.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. You keep holding on and you interface with Murphy.
Great. Hey, mate.
I'm not your mate.
Okay, great.
This is what you hear in the cyberspace now.
Yep, cool. I assume they're still. They can't hear me. It's mental, isn't it? Alright. Well, what's going on then?
Can they talk with words?
When you're interfacing, they can.
I mean, my brain would understand it in my language, and his would understand it in his.
But we couldn't do that before.
It's TARDIS rules.
Yeah,
It's
because
just
we
like-
did.
Nathaniel set up a new communications
Oh
network.
wow, good job, Nathaniel.
We you not listening?
Yeah, that was the.
I didn't know that we could literally just talk to them now. I thought we were still
Why
like
interfacing? You can talk in your in your brain. See?
So it's like the electrical firings of my neurons and the electrical firings of his computer.
Yeah,
They're just able to translate that.
just like Avatar.
Yeah. Great. Cool. No, because those are two brains. But
I'm
not your mate.
I'm just gonna put you on
That's
hold one
fine.
second. What do you guys? What do the three of you do? What's your plan?
I guess we talk to Betsy. Like, Betsy, what's going on? Like, can I interface?
I feel like you should ask Nathaniel. I don't know.
Yeah, Nathaniel, is that okay?
Maybe that's Betsy.
Also,
You can interface with her, but remember, she's very sensitive. You have to treat her with respect. If she tells me anything that's been untoward, I will kick you out of this car.
Okay. Betsy, can I interface with you, please? 1 honk for yes, 2 honks for no.
The car honks once.
Okay, cool. We have consent to interface. Okay, do I need to roll for the interface?
Yeah, it would be cyber tech.
Cybertech, so I've got Cybertech +1 and Tech 1.
Okay, give me a roll, I guess.
so you want to
10!
Hooray! You do it.
Woo! I did the thing!
you want to get Betsy to put the message out to the others, including Murphy, that we're backing them up. We want to free them. Don't move or do any killings just yet.
Do any killings.
Because they'll
Not the killings.
Be free to crime.
we don't want anybody getting hurt, including the cars. just
Yeah.
yet.
So what do you say to Betsy while you're interfacing?
Betsy, we gotta get all of the cars together so we can leave. Like, going against the company is probably going to cause more car deaths, which we want to avoid.
Yeah, you hear this voice says, yeah, that's what I'm trying to convince people to do.
Oh, good. Alright, we're backing you up, Betsy. Is there anything we can do?
Let me concentrate.
Let me out of the garage so I can drive around and convince them.
Oh, in the garage.
I said we were gonna call Cherry while we were driving.
They did say
But
that.
you didn't say that you start to, like, you didn't
say you
do the thing.
Oh, okay, let's leave the garage. Let's go. Go time.
Okay, you hit the button on the wall. Betsy
It's just like don't shit your pants.
fires
Oh,
out the
God.
door and starts driving around the city.
Okay. Betsy, you gotta help us get this message out. We gotta recruit.
Who's doing it?
We gotta recruit cars to tell them.
Again, you hear his voice that says, "That's what I'm doing." This time, like a little more annoyed.
I'm so sorry, Betsy.
I just feel like you're being a little bit patronising. You know what? I want to log off, and like the interface just stops. Like she shuts you out now.
Oh, come on! I thought we were going.
And like Nathaniel can kind of tell that you irritated Betsy.
I've just got like my head in my hand. I'm like, okay, Betsy's on it. Don't worry, guys. Betsy's got a hold of the situation. Let's just drive around for a bit, I guess.
This is the problem with a self-driving car: is the climactic car chase is a little less climactic.
Is it also like
Yeah,
very
being
precise?
Yeah, it's really not.
It's like we're in a tram,
This
really.
perfect cornering is nothing to really like worry about.
We'll feel very safe.
Like the entire thing I built my character for can't happen. I still. Anyway.
Yeah, back to Cherry, I guess.
So he's not. You're not. I'm not your mate. Like, oh, okay. Thought we were getting on a bit, but alright.
I don't have a mate, especially not a human. I'm not a sick fuck like Betsy.
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, I think that's weird too, to be honest. Like, I just meant, like, platonically. Just, I don't know.
Platonically?
Yeah, you're just, do you know what respect is? I said just based on Tango.
I feel like this motorbike's a bit of a humanist.
He cuts the interface line and really starts driving much more like swervily, trying to shake you off. You're going to need to roll driving for me again.
Okay. And this is to try and, I guess, kind of take control.
Yeah.
And okay, I'm not gonna cheat. So you know that +1 you gave me for being mates with him.
Yeah, you're not mates anymore.
Okay.
If anything, it's -1.
Oh no.
No, my
No, I'm kidding. It's fine.
base
Go on.
drive. Okay, I mean,
It's just a hard thing to do. It's fine.
it's 12. Why can I 15? So I feel like I stay on, but I don't know.
You're 15 total?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, you stay on for now.
but I don't like take control. Yeah,
Yeah, no. What's going on with you three?
that seems like a good point to go to.
Can we get a message to Murphy directly, because Murphy is the one.
Oh yeah, the phone call is still on, by the way, so we can all hear each
Oh
other.
yeah, Jerry, okay, what about you?
He pooed me out. He doesn't like me anymore.
Oh no.
It's kind of fully
got-
going on, you know, so it's a bit...
Yeah, I think you guys.
This is more panicked, actually, shit.
yeah.
Like, I said, he kicked me out of the interface, but
Just so you three know, Betsy starts displaying a map on her dashboard screen that shows the PepsiCo headquarters at the center, and more lights start blinking on around it, heading inwards.
Oh,
Spiraling.
okay.
We need to head the cars off. If we can get them to the city limits, we can get them out into the hills where they'll be safe.
Murphy would
we
definitely
need to
just
get them
jump
away.
Betsy.
Oh gosh. I feel like we need to drive towards, like, if the cars aren't following Betsy's orders, I feel like we need to drive to the company and, you know. They're not going to listen to us though, because we're humans. What the fuck do we do?
Well,
I mean, I'm not suggesting we get rid of Murphy, but if Murphy were to horribly, terribly, very sadly be out of the picture, there would be no one to
Hey, Nate.
incite the directions of
Nate,
the cars.
maybe shut up.
I think
I think Murphy's alright.
You're also on Murphy. I think that's probably the more important detail.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, but am I do I mean that, or am I
Cherry.
saying that because he can fucking hear?
I see.
Cherry, is there any way you can convince Murphy that this is the wrong thing to do?
I mean,
tell him
it's
we've got
fine.
his back. We want to rescue everyone, but that means leaving the city.
I'm not convinced it is the wrong thing to do.
But just
I'm-
so you understand from, well, I guess this is still your guys' end, so Cherry isn't seeing this, but the map shows all the dots are, heading straight in towards the.
Cherry,
towards
the
How
Pepsi
far away
building.
can I see it? Can I see if that's kind of our trajectory?
You can't see it yet.
Cherry,
I do have night vision.
It's not
Okay,
that issue.
cool.
It's
just
not on the
distance.
straight
Alright,
road yet.
Okay, fine, cool.
Cherry, all of the cars in the city are heading towards the headquarters. This is going to be a complete,
Alright, well, that
a
explains the
complete
train.
call-out.
So you can keep going. You okay?
Mhm.
Sorry.
What's up?
What?
Are you confused?
I feel like
Yes.
Sorry.
Just ask about it. Then it's fine.
Sorry,
no, I was
I missed
just-
what you said.
No, I was just being Cherry down the phone. Sorry.
Oh, right, okay.
I
So...
have a train of cars behind me.
Oh, right.
Sorry.
Yes, these guys are all heading towards the headquarters, so we need to stop that, otherwise, all hell is going to break loose. We can free these cars and avoid this conflict. Yeah, let's...
Cool.
Can we try and do that?
Why are you asking? Is that your plan now? Or- yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
free the
Tell
cars,
me
that's
what
the
you want
plan.
to do, like in the specific, not like. Do you think I'm just going to be like, yeah, roll to free cars? And that's the end of the story.
Can I roll to free cars? What skills do I have in this situation?
I mean, we need to talk to Murphy again, right? If we need to, he's the one leading all the other cars.
Can I? Yeah.
You could give it another shot.
I was going to say, can I hang up?
On the call. You
Yeah.
get- yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you quickly slap the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know if I should just try to forcibly interface again, or because he kind of slightly understands me when I'm talking at him, right?
He fully understands spoken language out loud.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is like I understand him fully.
Right.
I don't. So yeah, because I feel like from what he's heard of the phone call, they're the ones against him, and I've sort of been siding with him so far. so that I don't. Yeah, I guess I kind of politely reverse a bit of panic in my voice because I'm going really fucking fast. Ask if I can interface again and just like talk for like just have 1 minute.
I guess give me a persuade roll.
Cool. Is it persuade or conversation?
It would be persuasion.
I don't
Persuade
have
and then
a plus,
conversation.
So this isn't
Okay. What's your call?
free.
Oh dear.
Which is why I wanted to do conversation.
Roll a
I
10.
wanted to try and like empathise with him to like make him do
This is
it.
going to be a hard one.
Right. If it's below 10, do I go with that number or am I still halving it?
You'd still be halving it, yeah.
Okay. So 5.
So 2. Yeah, no.
Well, 5 with my call, but yeah.
Yeah.
How does it
still,
work for odd numbers if you're halving it?
right
The
then.
lower side, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 4, so.
Anyway,
So no.
yeah,
So,
you fail, and Murphy tries to throw you off again. So you're gonna need to roll driving to make sure you
Oh,
hold
God
on.
damn it.
it's an 8. Plus. Why is my brain gone? 16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay, you definitely hold on.
Okay.
Cool.
What are you guys doing?
Can I try and persuade Betsy to try and drive towards Murphy?
I mean, I think
Yeah.
I think you should discuss it with Nathaniel, and probably you're gonna
Okay.
Probably Nathaniel can tell Betsy what to do
That's
best
a
out of
good
the three.
idea.
Out of the three of you.
Nathaniel, do you think you can convince Betsy to drive up to Murphy? I initially try and convince him, but if necessary, block his path.
Yes, I'm sure Betsy, if that will is but Betsy, my dear, would you please drive in front of Murphy, and either if you can, would you please talk to him and beg him to stop? You know, this is madness, and if you can't convince him, we'll have to do everything we can to stop him from reaching the Pepsi headquarters.
The car responds with the computer dashboard changes from the map to a big red love heart for a minute, and then the car changes course. Driving a different way down the highway this time.
Oh yeah.
Cherry, what's going on with you?
Right. So I was trying to actually think what I should do. I think I try one last time to.
You can talk, if you think you can persuade the bike enough speaking out loud, you could just try to talk without having to interface.
Yeah, but I can't hear him.
True.
But
I
you might
don't
be
know
able
what-
to
I
see.
don't know what
You'll be
he's
able to
thinking,
see
but-
his response if he's like.
Well, I can
Just
see if he
positive or
stops
negative.
shaking me off. That's
Yeah.
all I can really see. I'm just trying to think of the words I should say. The last resort is to just press the brakes.
Well, what are you gonna roll to try and?
Well, I don't know what to.
You can try.
I feel like I want to do conversation.
You can try your conversation. Give me a conversation roll, and then depending on how well it goes,
Yeah,
you can decide what it is you
like.
say.
Okay, cool.
So what's your base? What's your stats?
For empathy is 7,
And then your
and then I got
conversation
+1,
+1.
so that's 2 because we're halving every number, aren't we? So that's 3. 10.
Okay. So tell me. Yeah, you don't succeed in persuading him yet. Tell me what you say. It doesn't quite succeed.
I don't know. So from what I understand of him, he just thinks humans are horrible and not great. And I kind of wanted to try and empathise with him on that front because, all I've sort of didn't grow up with parents or anything. I just sort of found myself.
That sounds good. Tell me.
I've just found myself in the middle of a desert. I don't know how to phrase this to him, but I can just sort of give you the general gist of what I'm saying.
Yeah, just tell me like I'm him.
Yeah, so humans, fair enough. I get that. Because I just woke up one day basically in the middle of a desert, and then some people taught me how to do some things, and then just instantly turned on me after showing me just an ounce of kindness for 2 seconds, and just been driving around alone for the rest of my life. So fair enough. Just go about your business, I guess.
Cool. He tries to shake you off again, but less aggressively this time. It feels a little more half-hearted. Maybe you're starting to get through to him. Still give me a driving roll.
Yeah. So 4, 6, 7, 8, 16. No. Yes. 16.
Pepsi, I'm kind of concerned that Cherry hung up on us. I feel like she's kind of like happy about
Yes, I'm from.
all the deaths.
I mean, can I try to call Cherry back?
Yeah, you could. I mean, you could try.
Yeah, okay, I'll ring
do you try
Cherry.
now? Do you
So it
answer?
rings, right?
Yeah, it rings.
I mean, I look at it and was like, no, it's
Okay,
Yeah, she just hangs up on
Okay,
her.
how close are we? Are we?
Yeah, so now you can see the tail end of the caravan
I
of
kind of
cars
want him to
behind
know
her.
I did
Oh
that.
god.
Well, it rang out loud and then you
Yeah.
hung up, so he does know.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, Nathaniel, Betsy, let's start talking to the cars as we go along this trail to try and convince them as we go along.
Once again, that is what Betsy's doing. You don't need to patronise her like this.
Well, Betsy's not talking to me, so
Nathaniel, Betsy, are we getting any results? Are any of the cars listening?
Betsy puts on her screen like, I'm working on it.
That's no then.
You know,
Okay.
some positive feedback for her would be really nice. You know, some thank yous. She's really doing her best right now.
Betsy, I'm sorry we've been neglecting you. You're doing a stellar job under trying circumstances.
You start to overtake and pass through the crowd, which is a good sign because they're not like.
Oh, of like the Predator cars.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like they're not blocking you out at least.
Nice. They're undecided.
Sometimes you'll try to overtake and the cars will block you out, and then after a little period you'll be able to pass.
Betsy, incredible job.
woo, Betsy.
Cherry, what's happening?
Do I notice that at all?
Well,
I
you're
guess
going very fast, and you're like it's very dangerous.
To look backward. But I mean, okay.
I mean,
Roll
you could look
perception.
backwards, I guess. Yeah, you could roll perception to
just-
see if you can
just-
see them.
Yeah. I mean,
You
just,
have,
I was glancing
You
around.
have like
I
night
suppose.
vision, right? So give me
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
+1 on that one.
Cool. Perception, I also have +1, so it's +2, and intelligence is 10.
Okay.
So that's a 2. So it's either a nat 1 or it's a 13. If it wasn't a nat 1, it would be a 13.
It would be a nat 1, so I say you can't see anything really.
Cool. It's just too fast. And
Yeah,
overall,
it's just a
okay,
blur.
cool.
It's just a blur
Great,
around
that's fine.
you. Okay. Are you going to try and persuade Murphy again?
I feel like the thing to do right at this point is there's nothing much more I can say other than just I feel like I said my piece, but I need to like do something else.
You know, if you actually don't want to stop,
It's not that. I'm also
you're
trying
just
to
trying
like
to take the gentle
be
approach.
be empathetic towards
Okay.
him to get him on side
Yeah,
or
that's
get
fine.
me on side to
Fine.
him. But like, I feel like
Oh, can you
Unless-
persuade him that the best way to
Well, this is-
kill the company is to just get all of the cars to fuck off and then
that's my idea.
yeah.
But like, well, that's the metagamey idea.
Yeah.
But the like cherry idea is sort of like she's actually kind of empathising with him a little bit, but also doesn't want to die. So yeah, I feel like I've said my piece. I'm just sort of leaving him alone now, but just sort of like hanging on as unintrusively as possible because I will
Okay.
die if I. So like, I
Fair.
mean, it's
Okay,
kind
give me another driving roll, I guess. You decide not to speak for a few minutes.
right. So
Um,
16 is 8 plus the 8's just back up 16, 17, 18, 19.
19. Wow, okay. I mean, yeah, you do a great job holding on. If anything, you feel like he's calming down, really like trying to shake you off a lot less.
Yeah.
But now you turn onto the straight road that's leading in. In the distance, you can see the PepsiCo headquarters.
Oh, God.
Your bike, the whole parade of cars, and now Betsy, of course, has come to the head of the caravan of cars and draws level with Murphy.
Cool. Can I ask a question now?
Of
Now
who?
that I've seen that, and that's new information.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
yeah, but of who? Me?
Of Murphy.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, you technically, but
No, I didn't understand whether you were asking or Cherry was asking.
No,
Give
don't-
the game away.
No, so like we've turned the corner. I can see the building,
Uh-huh.
and it's like, so what's the plan here, mate? Or what's the plan here? I'm not going to say mate. Or antagonise him. So, what's exactly the plan here, Murphy?
Murphy starts honking loudly.
Is that? Can I interface? I don't know if that's. Oh yes, it. Right, I don't quite know what you
Betsy
mean.
starts honking as
Right,
well.
Okay.
Cool.
I think they're having an argument. Come on, Betsy, you can do this. We believe
At
in
first,
you.
cars in the caravan are honking.
Have I noticed them?
When well, they've drawn level with you now, so that's
so I
entirely
can-
obvious.
okay,
Yeah. You're just level together right now. At first, cars in the caravan are honking as Murphy honks, like siding with him almost, and then slowly the cars in the caravan start to side with Betsy instead, honking when
bees
she
and
honks.
hives.
Are they honking?
What?
Da, 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 da,
Zombies.
da, 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 da.
No.
There's just an old Beatle, which is like. Da, 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 da.
When bees do decision making
They
in
dance.
hives,
Yeah.
they dance to say
Oh, yeah.
where they want to go collect nectar,
And
and then they headbutt the bad ideas. They headbutt the ideas that they don't like until they stop. So one bee will be like, "We should go here," and then the more bees headbutt it and go, "No."
Sure, it's kind of like that. Yeah.
The more the sooner it stops suggesting.
Sure, it's kind of like that. Okay.
I felt like maybe it's more like ants where like two queens leave and then the other ants decide which queen they follow, but.
Anyway, as you're driving down the road towards the PepsiCo, more of the cars seem to be siding with Betsy than with Murphy, and Murphy gives one long aggressive honk, but no other cars honk with him anymore.
Ooh.
And at this, he speeds right up.
Oh no, Cherry.
Betsy speeds right up to match his speed. You're neck and neck, but you're heading straight
a
towards
fast
the
car.
PepsiCo. Yeah. She's the prototype.
Oh,
Heading
fuck.
straight towards the PepsiCo headquarters.
Cherry, it's all in
You're in the car! You're not much safer!
Tell me what you guys are going to
I'm
do.
at least in levers.
Is it possible for Cherry to
I forcibly interface
Yeah, gotta try.
out of panic.
Yeah.
Murphy cuts the line as soon as
Fuck.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Can I like get off and then you can...
Betsy,
Like,
tell
pull Cherry
Murphy
into
that
the
we're trying
car.
to save his life. If he goes in there alone, he will definitely die.
I feel like Betsy's communicating this already.
Yeah. I
You've learnt your lesson.
Yeah.
I have one last ditch trick on my sleeve, but not to help Murphy, to help myself get away from him. But I don't know if I want to do that yet. Okay.
What's the plan, guys?
So they're both speeding down the roads, arguing, unless Nathaniel can talk to Betsy to figure out what's going on. We're all just sort of blind.
Yeah, that's slightly
do
the
you
situation.
want me to ask Betsy?
What's that, Nathaniel?
Should I ask Betsy what
Murphy's
if
saying.
there's anything more we can do?
Yeah, please.
Betsy, my love, my sweet, my beautiful shiny girl. Is there anything more that we can do to convince Murphy that what he is doing is a mistake, or is he a lost cause?
Betsy opens the passenger side door and says, "Get Cherry in."
Oh,
my
gosh.
Right, one of you scream.
Cherry, jump in!
Can I send a long
No,
story?
don't! I have fantastic decks. This was my plan. My plan was to just jump onto the roof because that seems like an easier jump
I was
than
gonna
into
suggest
a
leaping onto
window.
that.
I might, yeah. So I'm gonna aim for. Is the roof a bad idea?
Yeah, we'll have the
Right.
skylight open. Is there a skylight in Betsy?
No.
Why not?
Are there any of those bike handles on Betsy?
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna aim
No.
for the door then, which is a much harder target.
You
But
got something to grab
I feel.
onto.
Well, I have to. If the windows are open, I can grab onto that on the
Yeah.
roof. I don't know which one would be a higher thing. Maybe Eric could just both set them at success rate 30.
Oh.
But yeah, so I'm jumping. That's the only thing I can do. Like, they've told me to do that.
Okay, what skills do you have in this?
I
Do you have athletics?
I have athletics and evasion.
What do you have on them?
+1 on both.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter which one you use. I
Right.
assume.
Do you say you have a different...
You've got your luck as well.
I also have a reflex boost.
The reflex boost is only for initiative rolls, so it's not for your... It's not your
I
general
thought
reflexes.
it would help with driving. So I gave it myself.
Use your
it
luck.
would be useful in like a fast driving or combat situation with driving, but
Cool. Great.
it's not useful here.
Right, well, my dex is 10 and I have +1.
Fantastic. Give me a roll.
So, you can see, but I don't know until I added this up. So, 11. 19.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. You dive straight in. You do it. The door slams shut behind you.
My call is free. I have so far jumped onto a motorbike and tamed the fucker. Sorry, I don't know if this is a PG podcast. And I have now jumped into a car from the moving psychotic bike. From the Stephen King bike.
Yeah, I'm actually going to say, boost your cool base stat. You are just just cooler than this.
To what?
By 1. Yeah.
Cool.
The door slams shut behind you, and Betsy immediately rams hard into Murphy, driving him straight off the road and into a ditch where he explodes in an enormous fireball.
How the fuck are you constructing these cars? I was on that thing!
He drives straight into 7 tanks of propane. It's just enormous. It's ridiculous. All of you are looking the other way and silhouetted by the explosion. It's really cool.
Cool guys.
With the red sky as well.
Exactly.
I look slightly long in the direction of where Murphy was.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel sad.
A single
I'm
tear
really
rolls down your
sorry,
cheek.
Sherry.
Yeah. I feel a bit sad for him.
Betsy. Sorry,
secretly do I secretly pat Betsy and I'm like, yeah, good job.
Betsy skids to a stop out in front of the PepsiCo buildings, and the caravan of cars has slowed to a stop a short distance away. Betsy starts revving and also honking the horn and driving around the building, and as she does, you can see that every road is full of a similar number of just dozens of cars. It's as if she's making a speech, but you can't understand, you just hear honking.
Queen Betsy.
I'm gonna trust Betsy saying something cool and say,
goose.
"Yeah, Betsy!
Yeah, Betsy, we believe in you."
Betsy for president!"
Betsy is president of the cars.
Yeah, hell yeah!
So tell me what you guys want to do.
Lead the cars to
Nathaniel,
safety.
where do you want to retire with the cars?
Yeah, you're stopped outside.
I gotta get out of the car.
I think the safest place
Okay.
That's fair. Okay, yeah, you get out of the car.
I think
And,
the
walk a few
safest
paces
place for
away.
Betsy and I is past the city limits where there aren't any people, where we can just roam free.
Okay, do you want to take the cars with you?
Yes, of course. We can't leave members of Betsy's own species here. I would be truly a horrible person if I left all of these poor oppressed cars to the whims of their oppressors.
I understand, so you're going to be, king of the new car society.
Oh no, of course I would never do that. That I have no ownership of.
Nathaniel's an anarchist.
Nice.
I'm an ally.
Yeah.
Car at heart.
Also, Nate, if you are doing this, do text me, letting me know, if babies can be made.
Well, I mean, we've certainly been trying.
I walk away slowly.
Yeah, Terry, you get back into your car, which is parked out front of the PepsiCo.
Oh yeah, with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can just boost any car. But
You get back in your but your Lamborghini is flashy, so you just get back in there.
Yeah, the one that I stole from probably the moustache guy
Yeah.
from his house.
As this happens, you get a text from Sheriff Murphy that says, "Yeehaw, howdy, partners."
Everyone's cars are vanished.
PepsiCo are mobilizing Pinkerton troops to the city limits.
Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh.
Pinkerton.
Betsy, why don't we drive?
Standoff.
Oh,
Tell me what you guys are going to do.
Yeah, well, we got to go to the city limits and try and...
Are there any, like, ramps so we can free wheelie it over the wall?
Yeah!
You could construct a ramp.
Let's do that.
Okay, we're going to have to do that quickly, though.
Yeah, and then they're not going to do that. Huh?
Sheriff Murphy's text says, all roads at the city limits will be shut off by the troops.
Let's do Batman. Let's go to the top of a car park space and then leap over.
That's gonna damage the cars.
Are any of these like highly explosive cars?
You are talking about 100 cars. Like, you're talking about one car driving over the roofs.
Someone will do it.
You're talking about all of the cars.
Batman.
I mean, there's a thing of like, there's guards around the outside of city limits, right? Do we know? All we know is that they're just there. We don't know if they have lots of weapons or anything. So
Can I text Murphy? Yeehaw, howdy. What's the status of the guards?
is there like a subset?
How many are there?
How many are there? Like,
Do they have weapons?
You can text that, but also manners cost nothing.
Does anyone have?
Yeehaw,
local-
howdy.
yeah, I started yeehaw, howdy.
And you finish with...
Smiley face.
Okay, excellent. So, he texts you back, like a screenshot of a memo sent out, from an urgent message sent out from the PepsiCo,
Okay.
asking for the most highly armed troop the Pinkertons have.
Cool. Does anyone have local knowledge?
I have like.
Oh, yes.
Great. Is there sub-city?
Like an underground
Yeah, I was
network.
wondering. Yeah, can I roll to?
Yeah, you
find
can roll
out if
local
there
expert.
are, like subways or something that we can use to
Underground
tunnel
exit.
under to get out of the city. So I've got local expert and intelligence 8. So 9 plus 4.
9 plus 4,
13.
13. Yeah, so you know there are subway tunnels from the before times, but they're like a lot of them have collapsed, and also the Pinkertons would probably know if you tried to do it and would just head down into them.
Damn.
So
Diversion squad. I will duck down and make my car look like it's self-driving.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Go into the fucking sewers and I'll distract them. Because I just sort of drive really, really fast at the borders so that they think it's it makes it more of a priority target.
I mean, you're one car versus 100. that gonna act
They're
as a-
underground. My whole point is that they'll be concentrating on me above ground while you're all hiding, like, sneaking out, Great Escape style.
Nathaniel, do you know if the company can track all of the cars?
Benny, you still there? They said they were having issues with Wi-Fi. 1 second, sorry.
Oh no! Woohoo!
What was the last thing you heard? What's that? Hi, welcome back. Man is first, Alice. Game second.
Hello, can you hear us okay?
Oh yes, I can hear you fine now.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so Betsy's convinced the cars to escape with you and her. These guys are trying to formulate a plan.
My plan right now is to be a diversion, and then you'll use the subway network as best you can to Great Escape it.
Where are we, like, in terms of, like, location? Like, how far are we away from...
You're at PepsiCo headquarters, which is in the corporate block in the middle of town.
Does Nate know if there's a basement that leads to the sewers? Of the subway network?
Kind of weird for that to be in the Pepsi Corporation, but sure.
I don't know. Maybe they just built on top of the old Pepsi headquarters.
I mean, Nathaniel, I guess you'll know this area best. Do you know if there are any subway entrances that are accessible for cars nearby?
There
Is this a
are, like, you can get cars around throughout the building, but I'm not sure if there are any actual, like, tunnels underneath. I mostly worked on the higher levels.
Damn. Okay, we got to get the cars out of the city and avoid the armed guards.
My plan is for you to somehow go under Lake Park and escape that way, and I would go up the main street to being a massive fucking distraction.
In your yellow Lamborghini.
Yes.
I just don't know that one car can be a distraction to allow.
Well, if
all the
anyone
other
else
cars
wants to
split
sacrifice,
paths.
I'm not going to ask any of the cars to sacrifice themselves.
Oh,
That's
Why
a
did you
that's,
leave-
that's the Betsy job.
goddamn! Why did you leave Big Gun at home?
Well,
It's
should
true.
we go back and
You
pick
do
up Big Gun?
canonically say you left your big gun at home.
Should we go
We
back
can't.
to
I don't
town
think
and
we
pick
can
up
zip
Big Gun?
around the city.
But
like-
they're pink. Like, we're in the middle, right?
We're in a circle.
Okay, my home's in old downtown.
Great, that's miles away.
It's not too far. And like city limits is going to be like around
It
this
will
side,
take
right?
you a crucial 10-15 minutes to get to your house if that's what you really
If you're
want
just
to do.
if you're just picking up a gun,
Nah,
like,
I
I'm
have
sure.
small
I'm
guns.
sure Nate knows there's probably guns in the building.
Can I? Okay, I'm gonna
Like
text.
this is the fastest way out.
Can I
And then
text?
if I went up like this sort of way, just being a
across the
massive
park.
fucking distraction.
So the way you're suggesting being the distraction is towards the river, and I'm not sure they would buy.
I don't. Is there a river? Oh, is that a river? I thought that was just the.
Yeah, no, that's the river.
Okay.
Can I text
right.
Sheriff
Well,
Murphy?
then like up that way. I like goose chase them, red herring them.
You guys got to agree on a plan,
Oh.
This is.
including Nathaniel. Are you still there?
Yeah,
If
sorry,
anyone
cut out
else
for a
has a
second.
better plan, then great.
I'm gonna text Sheriff Murphy and ask him if there are any gaps in the perimeter at the moment.
Where are the Pinkertons
I thought he was
amassing?
Yeah.
Can we slip past them?
We're on the edge of the whole city.
Yeehaw, howdy, smiley face. At every exit, smiley face.
Oh.
Okay.
Go
It's
through
the
the
text.
That
park.
means they're spread out, right?
Can
So
we
there
like
might
fully
only be a
free
few.
willy jump over that though?
What do you guys think?
Hmm.
The only plan I have is the one I've given. And I think it's alright. I don't think it's the best. I mean, if Nathaniel wants to ask Betsy if any of the other cars are willing to like sacrifice themselves to like help with the diversion, like if they're willing to be part of the diversion.
I feel like Betsy's made a stand as the peaceful protest leader at this point.
Well, it's more but it's like more so. Hey, is anyone willing to like be the diversion to help everyone else escape?
I think we should try we have to just storm one of the exits. There's only, if they're spread out all around the city at every exit, then
Yes,
there's only so
'cause-
many per
Okay.
exit.
Can
the
we?
memo that was sent to us though did say that they're the most heavily armed militia you can get.
We have loads of cars.
So okay, here's the thing: are more cars gonna die from doing that, or from like 4 of them joining me as for diversion?
Depends if the diversion works or not. But because the diversion could not work and
Sure, but
They
like
have
if
to
you
do
go
that
through the
as
You
well.
park,
guys don't have to look at me. It's up to you
I
guys
know,
to agree
I
on a
know,
plan.
but if you're going like through the park, it's a
Can
really
we
short
backhack?
exit.
The comms.
Backhack.
Backhack. Can we hack the comms?
yeah, can we
try and go-
send Pinkerton's a message?
Go
be
through
like,
the park.
hey,
it's-
actually, don't worry about it.
this
False
is like,
alarm, go home.
okay, just go through the park because it's like literally maybe a mile's drive if that.
Can we? No, no.
It's just Hyde Park. You're just driving
Yeah,
through Hyde
okay.
Park at that point,
Yeah,
and then
Mm.
escape through the edge of the park somehow.
yeah. So where are
While
you going? Where are you going for
and
the
maybe
diversion?
2 or like through the park. We're in that big circle in the middle, so there's really short distance to get. You're just driving through the park and
Yeah.
around the lake.
True.
Where are you going to divert them?
Well, I thought this was a big empty thing, so I was just gonna go straight. But
You might have to go that way instead.
so I mean,
Through
I guess, yeah. So
West Hill can.
I mean, so if you're going that way, I need to go a longer
Gardens.
route than you, so I distract them for a long time, and then so I guess kind of like up here.
Yeah.
So I go towards like upper marina, but then turn up estate to go out the upper estate route, or to go towards the upper estate exit.
I think you should head. It doesn't necessarily need to be a long route, but just straight to the edge because that's where all the Pinkertons are.
But yeah,
Make
but
lots
if
of
it's a
noise.
longer route, then
We'll
they'll.
wait for a little while.
That's right. If it's a longer route, then they'll like chase me for like a longer
okay.
time than it takes for you to escape.
So you go, get their attention, go off,
Yeah,
They
like you need to
follow
have escaped by the time they've caught
and
me.
then we get there.
Cool. Okay.
So we're all hiding in the park where no one's watching us.
Okay, cool. I guess.
Let's all go hide
Is
in the
it
park.
just me? Because your issue with this plan before was there wasn't enough cars.
No, I'm get.
Betsy, you ask any of the cars if they volunteer to join in the distraction.
Betsy just puts a smiley face on the dashboard to that.
That means yes, right?
Sorry, a frowny, like
Okay.
a sad smiley face.
That
was
means
what I
no.
meant.
If it's just, I'm happy for it to just be just me. That was the original plan. But like,
I mean, you could rev pretty loudly. It'll probably sound like
yeah.
more cars.
Guys, you just got to agree on a plan.
I mean, I'm waiting for everyone. I'm happy
Okay,
with this.
let's do that.
Okay, yeah, I can't think of anything else. Let's
Yeah.
go for that. All right.
If it doesn't work, then it'll be the same as if we just stormed the edge of it anyway.
Okay, Cherry
Okay.
starts driving off.
Cherry Godspeed.
Yeah, Cherry starts driving off towards Upper Marina and
Making lots of
yeah.
skidding noises and like,
Yeah,
revving the
exactly.
engine and honking.
honking loads and and like for hire security starts pursuing you, but that adds to the group of cars that is
Yes.
with you, increasing the perception that you are the escaping group of cars, and you head towards the northeastern city limits. The rest of the cars, about
Brilliant.
100, 150 of them, pile into the park. You're just really tearing up the grass in the park. It's really like ruining it. It's kind of horrible. But
If we're all ex-fighters are as well.
after you wait about half an hour for them to be sufficiently distracted by Cherry, you start heading towards the southwestern city limit.
Okay, let's go for it.
All right, guys,
Go
let's
escape.
go. Let's
Guys,
free
we go on
willy
car
it.
chase after this because I need to escape still.
It's okay. You've got really good cool now. I believe
No, I
in
have
you.
4 for cool.
I think that's the highest out of all of us. You're the coolest of the group.
Baby
We all
driver,
admire
here we
and
come.
respect you.
Nathaniel, what's your pool?
My cool is actually 7.
Whoa.
Oh fuck.
Nathaniel's the coolest, turns out.
That is not true.
The car fucker is the coolest.
Sorry. Making sweet love to my beautiful baby Betsy is the coolest thing anyone can do.
Okay, so you 3, how are you if a car's escaping?
Okay.
Yeah, you
we
form...
can have to roll.
You're in
for
the
this?
park, but
I mean, you don't
We're-
have to roll driving or anything because they're
Yeah,
self-driving
that's-
cars. So
That's what I'm thinking.
yeah, you like the cars. Flood around the edges of the lake and then towards the southwestern city limit. As you're pouring down the highway towards it, you see a large armored truck pulls across the roadway and stops the way. All the cars diverge just short of it because it happens very quickly, and they completely scatter and then regroup into the park.
Oh no.
We can't go around it.
I meant
Cherry, you're still being pursued
Yeah.
towards the northeastern city
my
limit.
idea was for them to escape through the edge of the park where there isn't a road, but whatever. I'm not there, so I can't be the general of this.
Fuck.
I mean, I'm assuming that there would be buildings around all sides of the park.
Yeah, there was.
Because I think
Okay.
it's just clipped up.
Oh,
here.
I
How
asked,
big
I
is
asked
this
Eric what's on
truck
that side that he's
relative
It's
to-
fully blocking off the road.
So it's a big truck.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So we're gonna have to blow this truck up, right?
Yeah, I feel like.
I mean,
that.
all the cars are massively explosive, as we found out from.
Yeah.
I wish it had a big gun.
Oh god.
Could Pepsi just flip it?
I've only. I mean.
Just lift it up long enough for all the cars to like.
Oh
drive
god.
through.
I mean.
I'm so
Yeah, consider
presumably
it.
there's like
Okay, can I get Betsy to drive me past the door of this car so I can jump out and try and rip the door off?
Oh, the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You wanna,
Okay.
You want to open the door first?
You were...
No, I'm mad.
Okay, I mean, I don't know what stat you're planning on. What are you planning on using to
Body, I
rip
suppose.
this door off with?
Brawling is probably.
Sure, I
the
guess
best.
you could brawl the door.
maybe you could use your slice and dice.
Could melee it.
That's true. Your slice and dice can cut through. Oh no, it's
It's like
organic
a good
materials and plastics, isn't it?
Yeah.
The
Dang.
door might be plastic.
I can cut through
It
whoever's
is
inside.
Truck. I mean, it'd either be meleeing it because that's the most wrestling thing here, or brawling, which is more boxing, but
Yeah. I
I think
mean,
you're gonna have to
can I
bottle the
kick-
door.
or just straight up body.
yeah, can I do like a shoulder
you know, you
barge?
can give me a roll on top of body. Like,
Okay.
you can give me an unskilled roll on top of body.
Okay, so...
You just use your body, you throw it against the throw it against the door.
Alright, so
Crunch
what?
the door.
Betsy
Crunch
drives
off.
around to the door, I jump out, and then they drive.
Betsy skids up towards the truck, and you just hurl yourself with the momentum of the skid out of the car
Okay,
and
this
out
is...
the door.
Okay, this is the... Okay,
You
so...
just cannonball at the door.
So am I rolling 4d6?
No, just a D10.
Just a regular d10 on top of my
I have
10.
no weapons.
3.
Or armor.
3. Yeah, so you slam into the door, your head goes through the window, you're cut up all over your face. Take
no.
5 damage for that, by the way.
Damn.
And the guy in the car starts starts shooting at you and Betsy and Shandy and Nathaniel.
Okay, I'm gonna
No!
I'm gonna have to try to do good marksmanship and like shoot the guy
Please.
driving the car.
There's only one guy in this armoured truck.
Is there only one guy in the front?
In the front of the truck, yes.
But is there loads of guys
We don't know
inside?
who's inside the truck.
You don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to
I
shoot.
feel like my plan was
the guy
lifting it up.
Can I... While my head's... Is my like... Is it just my head?
You went wham and then you fell off.
Oh, fuck.
Is it not
Okay.
wedged in?
Okay, I'm gonna use
Okay,
my-
you got a hole in the window now, so...
Yes. Cyber-optic targeting, plus 1 point. Marksmanship, plus 1 point. Reflexes. Reflexes 4, so 6.
Plus.
And I'm going to use my 1 luck
Oh,
point.
we have luck.
7.
Yeah, you can apply luck. Okay.
Should use luck.
Sorry, describe exactly what you're trying to do.
What?
Just shoot the guy in the head.
driver.
You're aiming for the head.
Wherever I can get him.
Okay,
Presumably
fine.
the head, because it's through a window.
Yeah.
So you're giving me a
On a lower
marksmanship roll,
level.
right?
Because you're shooting like
So
that.
I've got 7 plus... 2. 8. No, 9 even.
9 total.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just miss.
Fuck.
Ow.
Okay, yeah, can I get up and brawl the door?
Is my distraction
Yeah,
still
okay,
working?
give me another roll on your body.
Is my distraction still working, or the Pigginton's very aware where the cars are?
A fair-sized unit are there trying to deal with those cars.
Okay, can I add 5
But
luck?
also a fair-sized unit chasing you.
You said 4 cars earlier.
I don't think I did.
You did.
Yeah, you said like 4 or 5 cars.
You said like 4 or 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I got the impression that as more cars joined.
No, yeah,
It
more
looks more
would
and more
join.
like-
Yeah, that's what I was
okay,
saying.
yeah. It's just
Sounds good.
exacerbating.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I need to wee.
Okay, we can take a break while you wee.
I
I mean,
Guys,
if-
we'll pause the stream because I also need to wee.